what better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and our home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewan here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for his opening drive of the game. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Algier with another carry. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson. At his best is an MVP-caliber player. Most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
From the gun, Jackson. Throw secured by George Pickett. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it
now Jackson on third down. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Lamar throwing again. Completed over the middle. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. You wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of Ball can hit the ground on this side.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First down, here's Baker. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Algier on first down. That one only good for a couple. It's second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go again with Algier. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
For the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now with Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 46-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
4 yards.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Brooklyn, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Black Knights break the tie here in the first. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking of touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Black Knights break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Throwing again is Baker. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. It's Kittle over the middle. He's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Pass complete to Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers
First down throw here. Mayfield to the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
to George Kittle.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got it first to begin the frame. A give right side. Here's Algier. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Steeler first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The give here on 2nd. Spins out of one stop. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another and goal, Pittsburgh.
Mayfield tucks it, starts running. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Putting the tight end in motion.
It's now third and
Mayfield now on third and goal. Here comes a screen. Algier. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
touchdown, Steelers.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Steelers tie things 10-10. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
First down.
First down, here's Lamar. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. Second down now after the incompletion.
Upton stout there defensively.
Throwing again is Lamar. Has it downfield working to left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On target here to Njoku. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play, and that gives them the first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Number 89.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's now third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw left side, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Black Knights take a second quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield now from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Brock. It's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Sending him on the dive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 48-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stop things out. They're short.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Now it's Jackson. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
A 3-yard pickup.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
1st and 10.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Rob, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. First down, here's Baker. Behind the line, he lost that football. And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line. They're set up at their own 5. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Baker now from the gun. Pass caught by takedown. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
23 more yards.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's back to throw. Into the hands of Dell. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. This return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Right up the gut. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
They've got some room to total home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it could largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down at the line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lift at any time.
Finds the in route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
11 more yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard
Offense is set.
line.
First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Lamar.
27-yard line.
Finds him over the middle.
Jackson.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
Gain of 14 yards.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
Brought down
Another
at the
chance at 6.
line.
It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He has the touchdown. The Black Knights grow the lead coming out at halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Number 3, Tank Dell. A gain of 9.
And send their tight end right.
2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 3rd and
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Ayuk makes the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Mayfield to throw again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 15.
Baker throwing again. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Steelers.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
This offense ready to get going again now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Lamar. Complete over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Lamar off to play fake.
At the 48-yard line.
Called in by Bateman over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First down.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On the tackle.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. DB's out there for the Steelers. Third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. Nice run across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down and goal to go.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Lamar throwing again. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Third and goal.
Here we go, right up the gut. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Black Knights making a 3-score game in the fourth. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. Then he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Black Knights stretch their lead to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. First plays a design run. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Mayfield on the keeper.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on the schedule.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32.
Second down carry for Algier. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Mayfield now from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, here's Baker. Finds the in route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. This one quickly to Dell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Here comes a screen. Algier. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's making a bid for it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's such a lower case for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Forced a fourth down.
Down big. They're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Play fake. Jackson. It is caught left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's good.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Lamar's going to keep this one. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Another carry for him. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They give it to him again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go back.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
Jackson now on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up fourth down. Here comes the Black Knights punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. This is across midfield and into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 3,
And goes to the hurry up here.
a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A gain of
Moving
9
quickly,
yards.
trying to get set.
And the Steelers first
Mayfield
down.
on 1st and 10. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to
Looking quickly here.
Robinson.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Catch is made in close. And they're going to be set with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Baker throwing again. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle.
17.
And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Black Knights and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
40-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back carries here. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Steelers take
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers.
Their own 20-yard
And I
line.
think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Steelers
First down throw here. Mayfield. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
17 yards. That's another Steelers.
1st and 10. It's Mayfield. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
3rd and 14.
Here he is to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
24 yards. That's another Steelers
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down.
7 yards.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense. And not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on down.
Result of the play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels